A giant buffalo lowers its head into the tall grass, unaware that its smallest companion may be the difference between comfort and constant torment. Perched on its shoulder is a bird no bigger than a robin, yet every movement carries a purpose shaped by millions of years of survival. Far above the African savanna, the rainy season has filled the land with life. Insects multiply by the millions, grazing animals gather across endless plains, and hidden among the branches of a hollow tree, a tiny oxpecker chick waits in darkness. Blind and nearly featherless, the young bird depends completely on its parents. Every few minutes they return with a strange meal. Instead of seeds or fruit, they deliver ticks, flies, and tiny parasites gathered from the bodies of massive mammals. Each feeding is a lesson in the unusual life that awaits. As the days pass, soft feathers replace bare skin. The chick's eyes finally open to a world filled with distant calls, rustling leaves, and warm African sunlight filtering through the nest entrance. But food does not come easily. Its parents must travel from one enormous animal to another, searching buffalo, giraffes, zebras, antelope, and even rhinoceroses. Each journey carries danger. Eagles patrol the skies. Snakes may invade the nest. One mistake could end an entire breeding season. Still, the adults never stop. Every parasite they collect becomes another meal, another chance for the growing chick to survive. Within weeks, the youngster begins stretching its wings. The cramped nest suddenly feels too small for its growing body. Instinct pushes it toward the entrance, where the bright African landscape waits beyond the shadows. One nervous leap changes everything. The young oxpecker launches into open air for the very first time. Its flight is clumsy and uncertain, but freedom has arrived. Now begins the real challenge, learning to live on the backs of giants. The young bird quickly discovers that landing on a living animal is far more difficult than flying to a tree branch. A buffalo never stands perfectly still. Muscles ripple beneath thick skin. Tails swing through the air. Massive horns shift without warning. One poorly timed landing can send the inexperienced bird tumbling into the grass below. Practice slowly brings confidence. Before long, the juvenile learns to grip coarse hair with sharp claws while balancing against every movement of its enormous host. Then comes the most important lesson: finding parasites. Ticks hide inside ears, beneath the neck, around the eyes, and deep within folds of skin where large mammals struggle to reach. With remarkable precision, the young oxpecker probes through the fur, picking off one parasite after another. For the buffalo, each removed tick means less irritation and fewer blood-hungry pests. But this partnership is more complicated than it first appears. Scientists have observed that oxpeckers sometimes feed from open wounds, drinking small amounts of blood while cleaning damaged skin. Whether this behavior ultimately helps or harms the host can depend on the situation, making their relationship one of nature's most fascinating balancing acts. Life on the savanna leaves little room for carelessness. Whenever danger appears, the birds react instantly. A stalking lion slipping through tall grass, a leopard hidden beneath thorny branches, or humans approaching from the distance. The oxpeckers often burst into loud alarm calls, sending entire herds into sudden alert. Heads rise together, ears turn forward. Within seconds, dozens of powerful animals are watching for danger, For the young bird, survival depends on staying close to these moving fortresses while remaining ready to escape at a moment's notice. Every day brings another lesson written across Africa's endless plains. Months pass, and the awkward youngster has become a skilled traveler of the wild. It no longer depends on its parents. Instead, it follows wandering herds across rivers, open grasslands, and dusty plains where food constantly changes with the seasons. When rains arrive, parasite numbers explode. Ticks cling to nearly every large mammal, providing an endless buffet for hungry birds. During drier months, finding enough food becomes harder. The oxpecker must search more carefully, visiting one host after another until it uncovers hidden pockets of insects. No 2 days are the same. Some mornings begin on a towering giraffe, offering sweeping views across the savanna. By afternoon, the same bird may ride a zebra through shimmering heat before ending the day, perched on an old buffalo bull, scarred by years of survival. Yet danger is never far away. A sudden charge between rival buffalo can force birds into frantic flight. Powerful storms sweep across the plains without warning. Fast-flying falcons seize any opportunity to catch distracted birds in midair. Experience becomes the oxpecker's greatest defense. Sharp eyesight, quick reflexes, and an intimate understanding of animal behavior allow it to avoid threats while staying close to reliable food. Over time, the bird becomes more than a passenger. It becomes part of the daily rhythm of Africa's largest mammals, following migrations that stretch for hundreds of miles and witnessing countless dramas unfolding across the wilderness. Its entire life is tied to creatures thousands of times larger than itself. Without them, everything changes. As another sunrise spreads golden light across the African savanna, the young oxpecker has fully entered adulthood. The helpless chick, hidden inside a tree hollow, has transformed into a confident survivor capable of crossing vast landscapes on the backs of Earth's most powerful herbivores. Its story reminds us that nature is built on extraordinary connections. Some partnerships are simple. Others are surprisingly complex. The oxpecker and its giant hosts share a relationship that scientists continue to study, revealing new details about cooperation, competition, and survival with every passing year. Each tick removed, every warning call, and every careful landing reflects millions of years of evolution, shaping two very different lives into one remarkable ecological story. Across Africa, towering mammals continue their endless journeys, rarely traveling alone. Almost always somewhere on their backs, a watchful little bird is searching, listening, and surviving alongside them. In a world where the smallest lives can influence the largest, the oxpecker proves that size alone never determines importance. If you enjoyed exploring the hidden lives of wildlife, be sure to subscribe and join us for more incredible stories from the natural world.